SMK3. A. Background. According to the Institution of Occupational Safety and Health, IOSH, the threat of workplace accidents in developing countries such as Indonesia is still very high. According to data from the International Labour Organization, ILO, in Indonesia on average, there are 99,000 cases of work accidents per year. Of the total that amount, around 70% have fatal consequences, namely death and disability lifetime. According to data from the Ministry of Manpower and Transmigration in 2007, the number of companies that registered as many as 190,267, but which already meets the criteria. Occupational Safety and Health Management System, SMK3, according to Minister of Manpower Regulation No. 05, MEN, 1996, only 643 companies have been reached, or almost 3.37%, a figure that is still very small on a national scale. This reflects very low commitment management in implementing SMK3. B.1. Understanding. K3. Occupational safety and health are all efforts or thoughts aimed at ensuring integrity and perfection both physically and spiritually of the workforce, in particular, and humans in general. Works and its culture. To improve workforce welfare towards a just and prosperous society. Legal basis. 1. Article 27 paragraph 2 of the 1945 Constitution. That every citizen has the right to work and a decent living for humanity. 2. Law No. 14 of 1969 concerning principles regarding energy work. That every worker has the right to receive protection on safety, health, maintaining work morale as well treatment in accordance with human dignity and morals. Religion. 3. Law No. 1 of 1970 concerning work safety as a replacement for VR 1910. Goals and objectives of Law No. 1 of the year 1970. Basically, Law No. 1 of 1970 does not require a curative attitude, cure, or corrective for work accidents, but determines that work accidents must be prevented happen, and the work environment must meet health requirements. So it is clear that efforts to improve safety and health work takes precedence over coping. Precautions to Law No. 1 of 1970. Every worker has the right to receive protection of safety in carrying out work for welfare and increase production and productivity national, and therefore all the factors that cause work accidents must be addressed by entrepreneurs before causing loss of life. Goals and objectives of Law No. 1 of 1970-1. So that workers and everyone else who is in the place work always in a safe and healthy condition. 2. So that production resources can be used and used efficiently. 3. So that the production process can run perfectly without obstacles whatever. B.1. Understanding K3. B.2. K3 Management Principles. K3 management is basically search and reveal operational weaknesses that allow accidents to occur. This function can be implemented in two ways. A. Reveal the causes of an accident, its roots. And B. Examining whether controls are carefully implemented or number. Operational errors that cause accidents cannot be separated from 1. Incomplete planning, 2. Inappropriate decisions, and 3. Miscalculations within the organization. Consideration and practice less than solid management. B.3. SMK3. The K3 management system has been regulated according to Minister of Energy Regulations work of the Republic of Indonesia, namely Minister of Manpower Regulation No. 05, MEN, 1996. Which it is stated that Safety and Health Management System work, SMK3, is part of the overall management system whole, which cover 1. Organizational structure, 2. Planning, 3. Responsibility, 4. Implementation, 5. Procedure, 6. Process, 7. Resources needed for development. 8. Implementation. 9. Achievement. 10. Assessment. And 11. Maintaining internal occupational safety and health policies, control of risks that occur as minimally as possible related to work activities to create a safe workplace. Efficient and productive. According to the Occupational Health and Safety Assessment Series, OSIS, 18001-2007 OS management system. Part of an organization's management system used to develop and implement its OH&S policy and manage OH&S risks. 1. A management system is a set of interrelated elements used to establish policy and objectives and to achieve those objectives. 2. A management system includes organizational structure, planning activities, including, for example, risk assessment and the setting of objectives, responsibilities, practices, procedures, processes and resources. In Indonesia itself, SMK3 has been developed by the Department Indonesian Workers, and has been implemented by various companies. The SMK3 audit was carried out by PT Sukavindo. Auditing is systematic and independent examination to determine activity results related to planned procedures and implemented effectively. This audit aims to prove and measure the level of success of participants. Existence and implementation of SMK3 at workplace. C. Objectives of SMK3. 1. As a tool for measuring K3 performance in the organization. This measurement is carried out through an audit of the K3 management system. 2. As a guideline for K3 implementation in the organization. Several management systems can be used as references, including SMK3 from the Department of Manpower, ILO OHSMS Guidelines, API HSEMS Guidelines, Oil and Gas Producer Forum, OGP, HSEMS Guidelines, etc. 3. As a basis for appreciation. Awards can be made by government agencies and the above institutions. The SMK3 award is given by the Department of Manpower. 4. As certification. Companies can also implement an K3 management system to obtain SMK3 certification within a certain period of time. The certificate is given by the auditor agency, which has been accredited by the National Standards Agency, from various existing K3 management systems and developed. Then a body in charge is needed to carry out globally recognized standards. Related to this, a performance appraisal system was developed. K3 is known as OSIS 18000, Occupational Health and Safety Assessment Series. This global K3 management system consists of 1. OSIS 18001 as an SMK3 standard or requirement, and 2. OSIS 18002 as a development guide and its implementation. This global K3 management system was developed in 1999 and perfected in 2007. D. Management Policy. Law No. 13 of 2003 concerning employment, Article 87, which states that every company is obliged by law implement an integrated K3 management system. Company management in general. SMK3 Regulations. 1. Regulation of the Minister of Manpower of the Republic of Indonesia. Number, per .05, Men, 1996 regarding occupational safety and health management systems, abbreviated as SMK3. 2. Republic of Indonesia Government Regulation No. 50 of 2012 regarding the implementation of a safety and health management system work by implementing SMK3 in the company. Then expected numbers work accidents in Indonesia will be reduced, so that the company will be more efficient and productive in the future. It is understandable why management policy can be the root accident. As long as management policy does not eliminate unsafe conditions and actions, potential danger. then there is the potential for it to happen. Accidents will still threaten in the future. Management policy as the root of work accidents. Management cycle. Plan, do, check, action, abbreviated as PDCA. Plans, namely Organizational Management System Planning, SMO, DO, namely the implementation of SMK3. Check, which contains inspection or measurement activities and monitoring the progress of implementation. Action, namely corrective action or management review, after inspection results are reported to management. E. SMK3 implementation steps. A. Preparation phase. 1. Top management commitment. 2. Determine the scope. 3. Determine how to implement it. 4. Form an implementation group. 5. Assign the necessary resources. B. Development and implementation stage. 1. Declare commitment. 2. Determine how to implement. 3. Form an implementation working group. 4. Determine the necessary resources. 5. Extension activities. 6. System review. 7. Preparation of activity schedules. 8. Development of the K3 management system. 9. System implementation. 10. Certification process.